Hey Echo family, I want to let you know why it's so important for you to be back next Sunday together at one of our campuses. It's going to be the finale of the Here for Good message series where we're talking about all the things that God's going to do in our future and what we believe He has in store for us as a community and what He's going to do through us together. We're going to unpack also some of our mission partnerships, global opportunities for you to make a difference, and even have free treats at all of our campuses from around the world. So don't miss out on it. Now, it's also going to be our Commitment Sunday, what we've been praying for a while now in our One Life initiative. Now, if this is new for you, let me tell you what One Life is all about. Hopefully you got one of these cards already. If you didn't, you should get one soon. But as you open it up, you're going to see that One Life is a 2-year initiative started last year where we committed to all participate and give an increased amount of generosity toward initiatives that we believe God is for. He is for the church, so our increased generosity goes toward funding the activities of the local church and all that we do for the normal, regular operation of our church together. Secondly, we believe God's for the one who is lost and broken, and our increased generosity goes toward some of those initiatives to launch the Compassion Center, our good deeds around the city, the things that we do to love our community together, church planting and starting. So much of that is funded by One Life. Now also it is for the next generation. We believe God is for those that are coming up behind us, kids and students and interns and everything that we do to develop new leaders. One Life is funding those initiatives for us as well. And then God is for the future, and come back next Sunday to hear about what that's gonna be all about in the coming year together. Now, as you open this up, you're gonna see here a place that you can indicate your commitment. And I wanna ask you to bring this card, to take it home this week. Make sure you pray through it, that you talk to your spouse or even your friends or your small group about your commitment, or just pray and say, God, how do you want me to participate in this ministry of Echo.Church and some of the things we're going to do together in this coming year? Now, some of you are brand new to this, and if that's your case, I want to ask you to write your commitment here on the top line. Now, this is including everything that you plan on giving to Echo.Church next year. It's your regular giving, and whatever else God says, increase it to that amount. Write it on that top box. Second, there's a category of you that you've already made your commitment last year, and now we're at the midpoint, and what we're asking you to do is to finish strong, to just come ready with this card and say, I am committing to year 2 of One Life to finish strong. Others of you, you've already been giving as well, but God's gonna stir your heart and say, I want you to step out in faith and increase your generosity. Maybe He's gonna ask you to give stocks or whatever else it might be, stored resources, and I wanna ask you to respond. And if that's you, write it right there at the bottom as well. When you flip it over, there's a place that you can read how everybody's gift makes a difference in us achieving our goal together. And we believe as we do that, God's gonna use us to do incredible things in the coming year. Now, I wanna remind you of one important thing before you come next Sunday, which is this: we are a no pressure church. We will never guilt you into giving money here at Echo, but we do believe that we ought to be an obedient church. And what we're asking you to do is pray and then to respond to God. I love it how Paul wrote this in 2 Corinthians. He says, you must each decide in your heart how much to give, and don't give reluctantly or in response to pressure, for God loves a person who gives cheerfully. So next Sunday, we're gonna come cheerful. We're gonna come with a joyful heart, knowing that every time we step in and we say, God, your kingdom matters more than my kingdom, and so I'm gonna fund it by faith. We can come with a heart full of joy, knowing that God's gonna use our stewardship, our generosity to change lives together. And I can't wait to see what happens in this coming year as we come together with our commitments next Sunday. Look forward to seeing you.